All right, so I have a caveat to that. I'm gonna do 2.5 more. All right, so
Fair enough.
all right, I'm gonna show you these two maneuvers, which are actually more mobilization techniques than manipulation techniques. And then I'll show you my version of a mobilization technique that I really like for shoulders. All right, that I use in my office. Almost every single shoulder patient that came in, 99% of them at least, is the thing that I would use. Now, in my opinion, with a lot of particularly extremity issues, sometimes mobilization is better than manipulation. Sometimes it's more prudent, all right? So in my office, I probably mobilized more extremities than I manipulated. However, I did a fair amount of manipulation on extremities in my office. It's very, very helpful. All right, but in this case, the next two maneuvers, these are more mobilization. So bimanual thumb thenar grasp of the proximal humerus. And in this one, what we're doing is we're just trying to mobilize in every particular range, right? And sometimes even just this, it can certainly help improve range of motion. It oftentimes feels really good to the patient, particularly if they haven't been able to really move that shoulder for a while. So I really like this. So with this one, your vectors, if you could call it that, are going to be more circumduction and distraction. But what I do on this, if you don't mind going back. So on this one, we're still going to use the knees. But I'm going to grab proximal humerus, and from here I'm going to distract the glenohumeral joint, but then I can kind of mobilize P to A to P, all right? I can mobilize external rotation, internal rotation, I can do little medial to lateral glides, or really I can come out here, I can do figure eights, I can do circumduction, clockwise, counterclockwise, whatever we want to do, but whatever types of motions that we feel is necessary to get in there, it's awesome. So just mobilizing that stuff oftentimes just feels good, all right? Now I'm going to show you the second one, and then I'll show you mine, and then we can break up and practice these. The next one is this pendular abduction mobilization, and me personally, I don't love this one, though it's okay. I like my version. I have a version that's similar to it, and I like my version better, so I just always use mine. But if you wanted to use this one's cool too. But what you're doing is you're going to come up here, you're just going to grab their hands like this. Now, they need to relax their arms, so you just give me the weight of your arm. And so what you're going to do is you're just mobilizing back and forth. It kind of feels weird, right? Yeah. But it kind of feels good, but it kind of feels weird. But you want to just, kind of mobilize and just use this little pendulum as you kind of go to different ranges of motion. Now, the problem with that is, what if we have a wrist issue? Right? I felt a lot of clicking and all kinds of stuff going on in your wrist. So if we had a wrist issue, that might be an issue. That might be a problem, right? The way that I like to do this, I change the angle of the shoulder a little bit. I don't go all the way up here. I keep the arm down here, and I grab above the wrist, and I start out with the hand kind of in a neutral position, and then as I gain motion, I start to supinate and externally rotate. All right, why am I externally rotating? Because I'm trying to clear the greater tubercle from the coracoacromial arch, right? So if we keep the arm internally rotated, we come up, we start to hit bone on bone. If I externally rotate it, I can go farther up, right? So what I do is I start down here and I create a slight bit of distraction. And again, I just want the patient just relax your arm. Just give me the weight of your arm here. And so then I just oscillate. And I pull a little bit of distraction as I'm oscillating. And then I'll work up, and I'll work within the pain range, all right? Now, if we get up here and it hurts above 90, then I stay at 90, and I just work in this range. If I can continue to come all the way up, now I'm starting to kind of externally rotate the arm a little bit, and I'm going to work the entire range as much as I can, and then I'm going to work all the way back down. And I've had patients absolutely love this maneuver, all right? Okay, questions? You do something similar to that?
Yeah, on the sidelines before games.
Yeah.
During games, and
awesome stuff.
sometimes it's even with the hip too.
Oh yeah, it's good stuff.
Oh, I bet that feels good.
Yeah.
I defy you to get their hip over their head.
Trust me, I had like